NASA's Indian origin diversity chief fired by Trump. NASA's diversity chief sacked after U.S. President's executive order. But who is Neela Rajendra? Indian origin diversity chief fired by NASA. Neela Rajendra, an Indian origin official who served as the chief of diversity, equity and inclusion at the National Aeronautics and Space Administration, has been fired from her role. Her removal comes amid a bigger move led by U.S. President Donald Trump and Department of Government Efficiency head Elon Musk, both of whom have been opponents of DI initiatives, which they claim promote unfair practices in the federal system. Remember, in March 2025 NASA formally dissolved its diversity division, following an executive order by Trump that banned DEI programs across all executive branch agencies. According to the reports, in an attempt to save her from being fired, NASA had reportedly changed her designation to Head of Office of Team Excellence and Employee Success shortly after President Trump's executive order. But attempts to protect her ultimately failed. In an email update shared by NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, employees working at the top space lab were informed of Rajendra's exit. The mail reportedly thanked Rajendra for her work and the lasting impact she made to the organization. But who is Neela Rajendra? A political science and music graduate from the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, Neela Rajendra pursued a master's in business administration from the Wake Forest University School of Business and completed it in 2008. After her studies, Rajendra held brief roles at a few organizations before taking on the position of Director of Entrepreneurial Initiatives at Claremont McKenna College in 2013. In 2021, Rajendra joined NASA as the Chief Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Officer until March 2025, when the position was eliminated following the Trump executive order. One of her main projects was Space Workforce 2030, which aimed to hire more women and people from different backgrounds to work at NASA. In March 2025, she started working as the Chief Team Excellence and Employee Success Officer. According to her LinkedIn profile, her role was to enable team excellence by supporting every employee's development. Remember, NASA formally ended its diversity, equity, inclusion and accessibility programs after all federal agencies were instructed to dismantle such initiatives. On January 20, just hours after taking the oath of office, Trump began signing executive orders to roll back existing programmers. These directives also urged federal contractors to abandon what were termed illegal DEI discrimination policies, and told agencies to compile lists of private companies that could be scrutinized for their diversity efforts.